Just this morning, Maine's Republican U.S. Senator Susan Collins made it official, posting that short video we played at the top of our newscast right here on social media to say she is, in fact, running for a 6th term this year.
It comes as no surprise, really. Political Brew host Phil Hirschkorn just talked to her and joins us now. Hey there, Phil.
Hey there, guys. Senator Collins began the year with $8 million in her campaign bank account and pledges by political action committees to spend close to $50 million on her behalf. And she's been collecting signatures for a petition to get on the June Republican primary ballot. So it would have been a huge surprise, a shock, if she had decided not to go forward with her campaign for that 6th six-year Senate term. Expect Collins to run on her record, particularly, as we say, bringing home the bacon. And that's something I asked her about just a short time ago.
I'm very proud to, in the last 5 years, have secured nearly $1.5 billion to support hundreds of projects all over the state, ranging from Aroostook to York County. And I know that it's made a difference. One example I'll give you is fire stations. I have been able to secure funding that will help renovate or rebuild 34 fire stations that were very out of date.
With old equipment, and some had mold, even though Collins has had very public disagreements with President Trump, voting to convict him of inciting an insurrection after January 6th, or opposing final passage of his big, beautiful budget bill last year, even refusing to confirm nominees like Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth, who was in Maine yesterday. Democrats still call Collins a Trump enabler who votes with his positions 94% of the time.
They can rely on her vote to advance their extreme agenda. And this was really visualized for us last week when Susan Collins was at the White House, standing with Donald Trump with a MAGA hat in her hand, as Trump says to her, "You're doing a great job, Susan Collins."
Governor Janet Mills, who's seeking the Democratic nomination to oppose Collins, said in part today, seniority without a backbone is just tenure. And after decades in Washington, Senator Collins has failed to demonstrate the leadership required in this dangerous moment in history. Maine deserves strong leadership, not someone who sticks their finger in the air and feigns concern, but refuses to act with courage when it matters most. Her rival, oyster farmer Grant Platner, said, in November, the movement we are building will turn the page, not just on Senator Susan Collins, but also on her politics of hollow promises, acquiescence to Donald Trump, and failed leadership that's made her and her friends richer, but has sold out the rest of us. Now today, national Democrats, the Senate Majority PAC, made a $24 million television reservation in Maine for the general election. So don't be surprised if $100 or even $200 million is spent on this race. Why? Because Republicans hold only a 3-seat majority, and both parties see the competitive Maine race as crucial to who controls the Senate in 2027. In the studio, Phil Hirschkorn for News Center Maine.